All right, we're going to divide fractions. When we divide fractions, we multiply by what's called the reciprocal. A lot of times we've seen this as keep, change, flip that might help us remember, but I like to think of it as multiplying by the reciprocal. The first problem we're going to attack is 5/3 divided by 3/8. When we think about division, we think about breaking things into pieces. Um, and in order to do that, again, we just multiply by the reciprocal. So my first fraction, I'm going to leave the same. I'm going to convert this to multiplying, and I'm going to convert this second fraction into the reciprocal. So I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocal is just that flat fraction flipped over, okay? And now I have a multiplying problem, and I just multiply across. So 40/9. Now, if I could simplify this, I would. The factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. None of them go evenly into 40, so we can leave it as 40/9. If we really wanted to, and you know I don't love mixed numbers, I could convert it into 40 and 4/9. I could. These are the same. All right. My next problem that we're going to attack is 2/5 divided by 7/9. Again, we convert this into a multiplication problem and we multiply by the reciprocal. So 2/5 stays as 2/5. I change that into multiplication and I flip this fraction over again. I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. 9/7 is that reciprocal. Okay. You may hear this called the multiplicative inverse. That's like one of my favorite math words. I just like to say that. And then I just multiply across. Okay. So I get, what do I get? I get 18/35. And again, that cannot be simplified either. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. None of those go into 35 evenly. All right, so we leave it as 18/35. All right, let's keep going. Now, when I think about dividing fractions, I can also divide a fraction by a whole number. Um, that's not complicated either. Let's do one. Now, my whole number is 9. Okay, I can convert any whole number into a fraction by just writing it over 1. So I'm going to say this is the same exact thing. 12/18 divided by 9 is 12/18 divided by 9/1. These are the exact same thing. Now that I have this fraction here on the end, I'm just going to convert it to a multiplication problem by multiplying by the reciprocal. 12/18 stays as 12/18. My division sign changes to multiplication. And then I use I like to say multiplicative inverse or my reciprocal because that's what it's normally referred to as. Remember, that's your reciprocal. All right. And now I'm going to multiply across. So 12 times 1 is 12. And 18 times 9 is 162. Now, I need to simplify this fraction. Um, I know just because I know 162 is divisible by 6. Um, so that's going to convert into 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now I'm simplifying, so I'm converting, I'm doing division. I'm generating an equivalent fraction by division. So 162 divided by 6, and again, I just happen to know that, is 27. Okay, so the solution to 12/18 divided by 9, I had to put it over 1. I flipped that fraction over and changed it to multiplication. I've multiplied, and then I simplify my fraction. I put it in lowest terms. This will get you partial credit because I've done all of this work. Simplifying this will get you full credit. Okay. And let's do one more because I can do this the other way. I can take a whole number, okay, and that would be, let's say, 2, and divide it by a fraction. And I'm going to attack this the same exact way, folks. Uh, I have a whole number. I need it to be a fraction. Boom. Okay. Still division. And now again, I'm going to 2 over 1. Change to multiplication. Flip this over. It's now my reciprocal. Gotta have the reciprocal. Okay. If we don't flip that fraction over, we've not done our job here. So this is now 14 over 6. Now 14 over 6, I can simplify. They're both even. So I'm just going to divide both of these by 2. And if simplifying fractions has you confused, don't stress this. If this was something bigger, like you didn't know, like this one, I just happen to know it's divisible by 6. You could divide this by 2 and then go, can I divide it by 2? Can I divide it by 3? Are they both divisible? And you could keep going until you got down into your simplified fraction. Here I can see that they're both even, so I'm just going to divide them by 2. And you can keep doing that. It's more steps, but you could keep doing that. So 7 over 3. 7 over 3 is my final answer here. Unless you wanted to convert this into a mixed number, which would be 2 and 1/3. Okay, those are the same too. Again, I'm looking for a mixed number, or excuse me, improper fraction, just because I hate mixed numbers. But 2 and 1/3 and 7/3 are the exact same value. 7/3, 2 and 1/3 will get you full credit. 14 over 6 will get you partial credit because it's not simplified. All right, that's dividing fractions, folks.